Greetings, everybody. Hoping this message finds you well. Normally I would say to you, I humbly submit to you. And the truth is, this one is going to lack a little humility. But it doesn't mean I can't humbly present it. So I want you to go back to when you were younger, particularly those watching this that are athletes. And I remember growing up in the 80s, the person I aimed at on the basketball court that I wanted to be corresponded with the shoes I wanted to wear. So to date myself a little bit, we're going to have to go all the way back to Converse and the Magic Johnsons and the Larry Birds and the Patrick Ewings. You put those shoes on and you thought you became that person, right? And then as I got older, the athlete I aimed at got older. So if you can remember, like the Larry Johnsons, now our kids want to wear LeBron James and the Kobe's, thinking when they put the shoes on, they're LeBron James and Kobe, right? Well, how about this? I think for your own humility and sanity and mental health, I want you not to give up on becoming the best, but the person you name or you aim at, you need to start aiming at the alternative. Aim at the alternate. So think about this for a minute. All of us watch the Olympics, and all of us see the people running in the finals. Most of us can't name the alternate. But you think you can make the Olympic team, and you can't even beat the alternate. The person who would step in if the four you see running get injured. Or we're watching NBA playoffs or NFL Super Bowls, playoffs, all these playoffs, and we're looking on the court and we're calling the people we see playing garbage. Like we could beat them. But you can't name the person on the team that never even got in the game. But the truth is, the last player to get in the game is better than you. Think about that. The person on the team that never got in the game was good enough to make the team, and you not on the team. From a professional aspect, I do remember being on the first floor and looking at the 13th floor and wondering how the heck the people on the 13th floor got there, because I thought I was smarter than them or more strategic than them or had better people skills than them. So I aimed at the 13th floor, forgetting that somehow I'd have to be better than the people on the second and the people on the third and the people on the fourth. With some luck, maybe I could skip a few steps. But you're not going from the first to the 13th floor, man. Just not gonna happen. So this morning I woke up thinking about, who is it I am becoming, and who is it I need to be next in order to be the person I think I want to be? Not how do I get from here to there? How do I get from here to here, which gets me closer to here? Now, lacking a little humility, I will tell you, I'm just not a good person to aim at. One, because that's silly. You have to figure out how to get over you before you figure out how to get over me, right? But I think all of us should have that same attitude. Stop worrying about getting over the person in front of you when you haven't figured out how to get over yourself. Another way to say that is, it's going to take a long time for you to get under my skin until you get over yourself and you keep getting in your own way, right? So here's what I want you to do with this. I hate complicated stuff. We're going to keep it simple. How about, because I have no idea when you're watching this video, I am posting this on a Saturday morning staring at the Atlantic Ocean. And I remember being younger, wondering, how do people where I'm from get to the ocean? But the only pictures presented to me were people on driving Rolls Royces with a private driver to the airport, getting on their private jet, getting picked up by the private driver, going up to the executive suite in the most expensive hotels, and I figured that's what I gotta be to get to the ocean. Completely forgetting the fact that I could take my minimum wage salary and sit my butt in the back of a plane riding coach and get an Uber, or at the time a taxi, and take me to a hotel I can afford. And you know what? Me and the person on the C-suite staring at the same ocean. Stop aiming up here. Aim at who's next. Aim at who's next. And I'm hoping who's next is you. I hope you're aiming at you. I hope you're competing with you. I hope that if you do decide to aim at somebody else in order to be great, I do hope you do this with humility, and you aim at the alternate before you aim at the starter. I'm just going to name a current athlete. LeBron James is a freak of nature. How about before you think you can beat LeBron, you name, without Googling, the last player on the bench on the Lakers and be better than him. And with that, I do hope this message finds you well, finds you safe, finds you healthy, finds you humble, finds you competing, and finds you thinking. Thanks for sharing your time, everybody. Can't wait to talk to you next time.